People made six figures from original Warpcast airdrop, and SocialFi might just be back. Today we're going to take a look at what are the hottest new dApps, some important updates for current ones, as well as new airdrop opportunities, both from liquidity perspective and from button mashing perspective. So let's get started. But before everything, we have some very time-sensitive information regarding CreatorBid. This is one of the platform's AI agent launchpads that we've talked about in the past. They're launching their airdrop, and at the moment, the best way to qualify is to simply lock up their tokens on the platform. This is going to qualify you for their future upcoming CreatorBid airdrop. They have changed something in their tokenomics to make sure that 4.2% of total supply is reserved for this creator drop airdrop, and all you have to do is simply go to their platform and buy one of these agents or any agent that you want and lock it for 14 days to qualify for the membership perks. And how this works, you can also do some daily tasks and daily challenges, launch your own agents and play with the platform. But most importantly, you simply qualify for these creator points, which are going to be lasting until January 31st. So you still have a couple more days to qualify for this. And finally, the token performance is not doing particularly well, but neither is the whole market. But if you're bullish on the AI agents narrative and in general want exposure to extra launchpads, this could be a very, very interesting opportunity. All right, let's jump into SocialFi airdrops. So as you know, Warpcast has rewarded its early users with six-figure airdrops if you manage to sell at the top, and Blue Sky is one of the alternatives that I'm also active on, but it is all very, very speculative. The upcoming SocialFi airdrops are all listed according to Ignas DeFi on this Twitter thread, and if you have time to go through all of them and find the best ones, by all means do so. The Arena, for example, is one that is mostly focused on gaming, so perhaps we'll dive a little deeper into this one in the future. But for now, Tribe.run is actually catching a lot of people's attention. So let's see what's this all about. First of all, it is really hilarious that it is kind of built in this retro style where it's kind of like Windows 95. So maybe some older generations will be familiar with this, but it is also kind of vibey because it has a meme element where the dev is actually trying to make the app slower, or at least that's kind of the MO on the social media. For example, Tribe.run is a social app designed with Windows 95 speed. If any page loads under 20 seconds, let us know. We'll add more spinning hourglasses. All jokes aside, in practice, it's actually very, very similar to Friendtech. If you used it in the early days, it basically lets you to speculate on the future value and popularity of influencers. So here you can find some of the most famous ones, such as FaZe Banks, Frank from The Gods, someone called Imran Khan as well. So here you can find a lot of people you usually see on X, and if you believe that their information or alpha is valued more, you can speculate on their future value by buying their tokens. Now, the purpose of this is, of course, to have an internal chat, like alpha chat with these people directly. So if you, for example, want to see what's new with maybe MLG or FaZe Banks in general, then you can simply buy 12 of his tokens. Currently, they're valued at 0.36 SOL. So it's going to cost you 3.6 SOL to have access to alpha chat in this specific app. Now, regarding all the other opportunities, we also have an airdrop angle because maybe people who actually build their own communities or create something of meaning here, they will also get some rewards. Early users on Warpcast were eating very, very well. So it is all very speculative, but it costs you like $6, $7 to start up your own community here. All you need is a Twitter account. So basically, after you sign up, you will have a new Solana wallet to which you deposit the funds needed to create an account. It's very straightforward, and I will leave the link to join in the description of the video, alongside all the links of everything we always talk about, always in the first link of the description of the video. Now, the main, most important SocialFi metric out there is currently Kaito AI. It is a platform that allows you to basically direct the mindshare and see how in mindshare depends to valuations of projects. And they have launched something very interesting called Kaito Connect. This actually launched on January 24th, and you have a couple more days to potentially qualify for their future airdrops, because if you have collected any yaps or have any smart followers on the Kaito platform, you can actually put them to work to actually vote for projects that you believe have the most important relevance in today's crypto scene. So at the moment, you can simply go to Kaito Connect AI, and you have here MegaETH, OG Labs, Infinex, and many other platforms that you can actually vote for. This is an amazing way to see what are the actual fair valuations of projects directed through Mindshare, all possible by Kaito. However, this is only week one, so there's going to be, of course, future rounds of voting, so don't be discouraged if you miss the deadline for 31st of January. Of course, we have all of these topics discussed in our private Discord where we track all active airdrops, all best airdrop opportunities, and guys, in a bull market, your time is valued the most. If you want to pay yourself well, make sure to be part of some private community that can help you on your journey. Of course, you can find all the details regarding all the things we talk about here in claims, in general airdrops, and many other topics. And if you want to join, there's a subscriptions page where you can find all the details regarding this for monthly, yearly plans, as well as an airdrop tracking application. And finally, if you want to diversify your passive income streams and get 10% passive income through DeFi yield farming, then the NFT that we have in collaboration with our DeFi wizard Chris is the right thing for you. Now, the most important update from a liquidity perspective is the one that we found with AI Wayfinder. They apparently have a 40% prompt airdrop that is going to be going to prime stakers on the Wayfinder platform. So if we're going to look at some metrics, Hype has airdropped 31% of total supply to 94k wallets, and prompt is currently being farmed by only 10,000 wallets. Obviously, we cannot guarantee same results as with Hyperliquid, but AI Wayfinder is one of the more promising AI-driven platforms out there. This is going to be at the intersection of DeFi and AI. So all the details will be left in this description of the video under this Twitter thread. But in short, it is probably the best way to park your Prime if you're already holding them, or if you don't, you can still get some at a cheap discount, because currently the price is much lower than from the time this Twitter thread was created. Currently, you can get one Prime for just around $9, and you only need two to start staking on this platform and potentially qualify for the airdrop. So if this is part of your portfolio anyway, it is definitely best to use it on this platform, and it is very straightforward. You simply use the code and cash your Prime. You can also do this on Base, because Echelon Prime is live both on Ethereum and Base. And as the token at the intersection of AI and gaming, it is probably going to do really well in this upcoming and current bull market. One thing to note is that the minimum locking period for Prime is 21 days, and you can lock for a maximum of about 2.5 years, all the way until June 18th, 2027 for maximum multiplier. The prompt token generation event is scheduled for Q1 of 2025. Now, we have some amazing news from Abstract as well. The mainnet, as you know, was slightly delayed from January 15th, but it is launching as early as January 28th, and maybe by the time you're watching this video, it is already live. If you want to be early for opportunities on Abstract, we're going to be doing our best to bring you some amazing whitelist opportunities exclusively for our Discord members, but more on that later. We're also going to do an Abstract video update for all potential airdrop targets as soon as mainnet goes live. For now, you can also see that they also have some native streaming integrations. So this is, if you're a content creator, you should definitely look to explore these opportunities, because more information about this is also coming very soon. And if you want to find out more about these initiatives and incentives that Abstract is going to launch, it is not only going to be for content creators, it's also for builders and end users. You're going to be generating experience for all interactions on Abstract mainnet, and you can find out more about this in the Twitter thread specified here. Also, finally, there's another interesting project being built on Abstract right now. Currently, you can only sign up for the whitelist phase, and in this part, you just need to log in with Twitter, make some social tasks, and you can also earn some bonus if you use someone's referral. And to wrap things up, we have some absolutely crazy statistics coming from Meteora. They became the first DEX across all chains to break 50 million in daily fees. Of course, this was during the Trump launch when everything was going absolutely crazy, but still, not a layer 1, not a layer 2, it was a Solana DEX who pulled this off. Absolutely crazy. And of course, Alex Becker is launching his meme coin in partnership with Meteora Aixbt. So if you're still fading Meteora, please don't. You're probably going to regret it, because it is definitely the platform to be for meme coins on Solana. And finally, if you want to see some interesting things happening with base gas markets, you can actually leverage trade your gas activity, which means that if you're going long or short on network activity, for example, you know that there's going to be some hot mint on Ethereum like Other did years ago, or some NFT mint is happening, you can actually long or short this gas consumption, which is very interesting, very novel concept. And finally, we have some ridiculous news coming from MLG. MLG is one of those gaming tokens that can go to zero or to billions the next day, but it is currently positioning itself to be one of the top mindshare in crypto Twitter from gaming perspective. It is getting more and more influencers onboarded from FaZe Banks. Of course, he is probably going to bring all the gamer culture on this crazy token. Not financial advice, but looking just at some metrics, it is probably a good idea to maybe start paying attention, especially with some of these speculations that Adin Ross, I have no idea who that is, but apparently he's someone important. He might also get in on this. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. This is super DJ, super risky. You only do this with fraction of your portfolio, but sometimes these things can really mega cook. And of course, another beta play on Fartcoin. If you're bullish on Fartcoin, AI agents, and that kind of stuff, this is absolutely ridiculous. It's called Fart strategy, like MicroStrategy, but for Fartcoin. If you know what MicroStrategy does, this doesn't need any further explanation. You borrow against your Fartcoin collateral. You can leverage against it if you're super degen. But again, these are very risky plays and something that we just talk about as a joke. But sometimes these things can actually pull multiples. So please be careful with this one, do your own research, and make sure to talk with people who know what they're doing when you're actually using these strategies. On that note, we wrap up today's video. If you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe with bell notifications on. Any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section below. And if you want in-depth guides and all in-depth analysis of all things discussed, we are waiting for you in our Discord. Thanks for watching. Till next time, have an amazing day.